Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome to another Zwift Community Live Racer Focus here, focusing on the KISS Racing team. My name's Ian Anderson. I'll be your host. Really excited to get underway here. We had a really awesome finish there in the Australia East E-Crit. Quite contested all the way to the line. Good sprint. Today we got a different sort of race ahead for the KISS Americas AM, not part of the E-Crit, but we're going to be doing 2 laps of the London Loop, which is a hillier circuit, and we have 2 ascents of Box Hill. So a little bit different sort of racing. This one's going to be a little bit of a more intense war of attrition. The E-Crits, or the flatter races, wherever they may be, are also similar. You just try to wear down your opponents until they eventually crack. Whether that be 100 meters from the finish line or 100 meters from the start line, that's sort of the goal. Got a pretty big crew today so far, 37 in the starting pen. See some familiar faces. Mr. Orange here. I think I saw Mr. Brown as well from a new team on Zwift, Reservoir Cogs. I think they have more of a Masters focus. And a few of my teammates here from KRT, you'll see them with the KRT in brackets here. In their in-game name. So you'll see them on the right-hand side of your screen. So just leave a comment here. I'll be monitoring the comments. Let me know what you think. If I should go faster, go slower, whatever. I do weigh 200 pounds. So this is always a bit of a challenge for me on this course to stay with the front bunch. Just because it is a little bit hilly. And you basically end up going up and over the hill for roughly 8 minutes effort. So that's what I have in store, is basically 2 8-minute intervals all out, and the recovery set includes threshold, so there's really not any rest. And especially because this course does not include any of the Classique Loop, which is a flatter portion of Zwift's London course options. You basically just go straight for the hill. I see Lions here. We haven't seen Rob in a while. Must be he's been getting outside. You see Rob Lyons there, Team ODZ. He's going to post up a really hard time. Really strong effort, and that's probably gonna see him make the lead selection. Goebel as well from ODZ. Quite a few. So 20 seconds to go. Always a fast start. I've been lazy lately with the London Loop starts, so I'm going to try to stay near the front longer, measure my effort out. So here we go, ramping up the watts, 4 seconds to go. Again, just drop me a comment over at twitch.tv/Zwift Community Live if you're not already there. So let me know what you're thinking. Any questions you might have about Zwift Racing, about KISS Racing, be glad to answer them. Yeah, it's probably, thanks Vagard. I should be like Vagard and just skip the hilly races, but can't do that. Yesterday we did an awesome interval session, roughly the same time of day. The KISS structured quality training, I was leading a session 15 by 1 minute with 2-minute recoveries. It's tough. And I can tell you right now, I can feel it in my legs. If you've never done a group workout on Zwift where you're in the event module, you have a ride leader calling out the pace, try it. ODZ leads some, the KISS racing team is starting to lead some, WBR does. Really an awesome experience, and the time just flew by. I struggle with even hour-long workouts on Zwift when I'm on my own, and I think it really works well with the racer types, because we're just in here drilling it because we're chasing people, right? We have the motivation of the pack, of the race. When you're in a group workout, it really adds that in. So try it out if you haven't already. So tiny little lumpy bumpies here in this section of the course, today's race. Pretty typically sized bunch. Surprised Raisin Oriori got dropped. Usually up here. Critical point is always the right-hander up through Whitehall, where we come out of the Thames and there's a hill, and it's not very steep, but the pack tends to get strung out, and sometimes people use it as a launching pad to make people chase. Headed towards Box Hill, the real test of the day. Vegard says he's skipping races. Thomason, he says he's skipping races so he can build up his form, which is good. I've definitely felt burnt out at points this season, just because I don't have like phases of training that I think I need. So we're gonna try that more next year. So here we go, right-hand turn coming up. Probably won't be able to talk for a moment. There's Yuri Onofre, the Russian. He was doing our intervals yesterday. Here we go. Just want to stay in the front third and watch for anybody going away. Here goes Orange. This is where it really counts. To keep the watts over the top. No break until like the second flag here. Ow. I can really feel yesterday in the legs. And as always, watching for people not in the race. Because you can get dropped easily by the sticky draft when you collide with people that aren't going the same speed. Always things to think about. See an Aussie here, Bertovich, good. Bester as well. Now, we're basically a left, then about a quarter kilo, another left, and then we head down under into the tube. And that's where you really want to start thinking about your position. If you're at the back, you might have the fitness to stay with the front guys, but right now, see, there's like a 5-meter gap between me and the very front. So as soon as they start to go, it's like traffic in your car, right? It's kind of like an accordion, really. It's going to stretch out. And the closer you are to the front of that stretch, the less likely it's going to snap. Here comes Win from Australia. So, apologies to the viewers, but it's about to get brutal. Just as a reminder, I weigh 200 pounds. That's basically 89, 90 kilos in that area. So you're gonna see some massive watts, and I'm gonna be going backwards. I just have to ride my own numbers and not blow up. And I know Lookman's probably listening to me, but he knows he can beat me on this and many other courses now. He's gotten a lot of fitness. That's Lookman Ascenders here in the PTZ kit. It's a Portuguese team. Lookman, though, riding out of Singapore. He's a Singaporean rider. So here we go. We have a little bit of a, what's that called? Thing where you go right and then left. And I'm out of position already. Mr. Orange says he misses this. So here we are on the climb. It's gonna stay pretty chilled. Maybe I can make it hard for Jerome for a moment. He goes uphill well. See you all in a bit. I'm gonna coast back, let Jerome go. Okay. There we go. That's the break. My job's done. Whew. That was my best Vasil Kiryenka impression. So I'm going to try to find people back here that I can ride with. My max is 188. Vanguard's asking my max heart rate. I'm gonna do my best to stay with this guy. By some really strong guys back here. I guess they were just out of position. I'm not gonna chase Barber, he's having connection issues. So I just have to stay really focused right now. Got a good crew, good steady group. Almost there to the first summit. Always remember there's two summits. So we have a group of about 6. Mana, the Japanese rider, is really fast. Going uphill for sure. And we got one little bump, and it ain't little. Here we go. I always want to carry this one over the top because it's a gradual drop off. Thanks, Frank. All I can say is we don't want mana on the next climb. He's fast. So, even though we're not contesting for the front, or even close, they already got 2 minutes on us. We have an awesome little gruppetto battle shaping up. Who's this? It must be crazy to just not be in a race and then see it come by. Because people always freak out. And they start trying to ride, and then they speed up and slow down, and you can really break up a pack. Oh, it's Barber. Okay, we caught Barber. I didn't know who that was. Sorry. He is in the race. He's had some Wi-Fi issues though. Man, I'm trying to be able to see. It's not working so good. Yep, you're right, we caught Barber. So again, we have a little bump here, and it doesn't drop off, so you have to hit the watts over the top and hold them so you can accelerate back up to your pace for the flat. So downshift now, start spinning really high, and just carry that gear. There we go. Now we can probably get Homer Simpson up here. I think he's listening. Renee says I need contacts. Yeah, Renee, you're right. I've had them before, but I don't do so well with routines. Gotta encourage your breakaway. Both in real life and on Zwift. We can probably catch Yuri too on a fray up here. I really shouldn't be pulling because they're gonna just smash me on the climb. So I'm gonna try to race a little smarter here. So now we have big time on our chase. Chasers, we definitely don't want them to catch us before the climb, which is coming up real soon. This is quite a whirlwind race, but it's brutal. The only time I've ever done the KISS 100, which is a 100-kilometer race, pretty much entirely at this pace. The only time I ever completed it was when it was on the London Classique, or the London 8. So we did 5 laps, 5 times over Box Hill. That almost broke me for a couple weeks. I was just really fatigued after that effort. God, Barber needs to be smooth. So he keeps jumping and gapping us at the front. Which is, I mean, it's not his fault, but it's just something you notice. He's gonna smoke us on the climb, I can guarantee that. But hey, how was that tactic back there? I just drilled it at the base of the climb and forced a gap of like, a break of like 5, including my teammate, and then they just ripped it. And then I was, okay, job done. Teammate has a really good chance. Now they're 55 seconds up the road. Looks like they're holding hands a bit up there. TT specialist says keep pushing. All right, thanks. Oh yeah, the headband. See what I was doing, Renee? I was wearing a cycling cap, and that worked great. But then Dafford Williams told me that I shouldn't do that because it's making my head hot, and he's right. It was making my head hot, but it was keeping the sweat out. Okay, again, coming through Whitehall. Got to stay on top of it all the way to the second flags after the climb. And be ready, this is where Zwift likes to have dropouts. Uh-oh. I have dropouts often in junctions. Band is really pushing it. This is where it counts. All right. Good stuff. I don't think we're gonna get chance. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Or Tommy D. It's like in the Giro. Toma Dumoulin. I would be Ian Anderson. All right, so you just got to imagine something that's going to take you right to the rivet, but not over it. Get your best performance out. Turning on the Garmin so I can look down. Got a little ways to go. I always come up with something to fidget with and then I get gapped like that, right? Tobin, how you doing, man? Hope the recovery's going well. I remember you saying you had a crash or something. Hope things are going good. All right. Garmin's on. High zone 2 right now. These guys are starting to cat and mouse a bit. "40 seconds on mana." I'm gonna scare. Luckman, we're gonna catch you. Go, Luckman, go! I'm just joking with Luckman Ascenders up there. Barbara's trying to catch on. A little bit of cat and mouse. We're really not going, dude. I'm just joking. Oh, geez. That just doesn't sound good, Tobin. got to focus on the future now. It's going to make you stronger, for certainly mentally, and you'll have some nice strong patches of skin, right? Some stronger bones too, maybe. All right, so a lot of messing around here in this group. Nobody's really pulling. I think this is a good time to be on the front, but not killing it. If I'm on the front, it's good. They're gonna be blocked behind me. We can kind of avoid surges that way. Here we go. Here we are. Too much. So I'm targeting like 360. Feel pretty good. Legs are hot though. I'm just watching my numbers. I'm getting dropped a little bit. Just writing the numbers. Legs are burning. About halfway there. 20 more watts. Trying. What do I do on the bump, guys? Just a little more. Hey, bastards. Got you, Homer. Yeah, trying to. Homer Simpson's the target now. All right. Yeah, thanks, Homer. Gotta do the obligatory. Stuff's about to get real right on. Come on. I almost didn't get that. That was close. Oh. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. We got more in store today here on Zwift Community Live. Gotta sign off here. I'll be back Thursday, and you'll have some Australia West eCrit coming up real soon at your home for virtual cycling. Zwift Community Live. All right, thanks everyone.